Dream Chaser #1 with episode 41 of For the Dream Chaser and You. Woo! Take for granted being able to see. We take for granted being able to talk, be able to express ourselves with words, hearing. We take that for granted. You know, waking up today. You took for granted the fact that you woke up today. They're calling me. Hold. We take for granted that we can walk. That we can walk down the street, you know, with our 2 legs, that we have 2 hands with 10 fingers. We take it for granted. We stop thinking about the things that just seem so easy for us. Do you know how blessed you are? Do you know how lucky you are, how blessed you are just to be able to do these things that we have forgotten about? Do you know how much purpose you should have? I mean, just the simple things we take for granted. The fact that you could come up with a dream, right? You could come up with a dream and actually make it become reality. We take that for granted. We just think it's just going to happen for us, and it's just going to keep happening for us. We have forgotten that all of the things that everybody wants doesn't always happen for them. We have forgotten that people fail every day. We have like every day something happens that every day something happens where something that we have taken for granted is taken. Every day something happens where something that we take for granted is taken away from us. An ability that we have that we don't even think about, that we're not even thankful for, right? That we're not even thankful for is just taken away. And all of a sudden, what happens is all of a sudden you can see the value in something. You can see the value in what you just took for granted, being able to see this beautiful world through your beautiful eyes. You know, being able to breathe unabated. Being able to breathe. When those things are taken from us, all of a sudden they seem so important. They're important right now. Stop taking your life for granted. They think there's always going to be a time to go get them, for them to have their dreams. But even with our dreams, the window closes. Oh yes, the window closes. And if you don't get out there and chase your dreams, the window's going to close on you. Stop taking your life for granted. Start chasing your dreams. Never stop dreaming. Be a dream chaser. Don't take things for granted. Have you even thought about the things you take for granted? Have you even thought about I'm not even talking about the big things you take for granted. I'm talking about just the simple little things that you take for granted. See? Look at that. Don't take that for granted. Yeah. Never stop dreaming. Every time you look at something today, I want you to be cognizant and aware that you are actually seeing things clearly. Every time you take a breath today, I want you to think about how you're taking a breath without any aid. I want you to be appreciative of the things. Like every time you hear something beautiful, something good, something that makes you feel happy, I want you to be aware that is getting into your ear, going into your brain, right?